It's your boy Aaron. And then your boy OG. Yours truly. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun, woo. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. And now to the men's Royal Rumble. Um, Aaron, what do you think about the haters?
Give me a sec. You know what? I wrote down some notes because I want to be ready.
He's
I'm
prepared.
Let 'em
prepared.
know.
He's
Yeah,
prepared.
I am
bro.
prepared
Let them
because
know.
so I'm
All
gonna
right.
take it. I'm gonna take it back. So when Jey Uso didn't win the Money in the Bank, people were mad. People were complaining like, why is he not getting the opportunity to win the Money in the Bank and win the world title? Fast forward to King of the Ring, another opportunity to fight for the world title. He doesn't win it. People online again mad. Why is he not getting an opportunity? Why is he always losing? We like him. He's over. Fast forward to when he lost to, I believe, oh, he lost to Gunther when he was wrestling for the IC title. People were excited. Oh, he's finally gonna win the IC title. Let's put the IC title on this guy. He doesn't. People again online, bitch in the morning. Why is he not winning?
Let him know.
Then he finally wins the IC title. People are happy. Rainbows, flowers, whatever. Then he loses it, maybe like a month in, to Braun Breaker. Again, people are mad. They're bitching and moaning. Why gave him the IC title if he's gonna lose it? Then fast forward to last week, Saturday night's main event. It was him versus Gunther for the world title, and people were excited. Like he's finally gonna win a world title. Like people were behind him. He loses. People are mad again online, bitching and moaning. Why is the title not on Jey Uso? Why is it on Gunther? Gunther bores me. Why is it not on Jey Uso? Fast forward a week later, he wins the Royal Rumble, which means he has another opportunity to fight for a world title. And now people are mad. I- I'm I'm confused. He has another opportunity to fight for the title. Y'all were bitching and moaning all fucking last year that he wasn't getting a push. Now he's getting a push. He won the Rumble and he has an opportunity. And now we're mad. Like, make up your minds. Like, what are we doing?
They're mad, and meanwhile, you are rocking those yeet glasses. Are, are you savoring this victory, Aaron? How does it feel for you?
I'm swimming in it right now. I'm loving it.
What are these haters saying? Like what and Omar, if you want to chime in, or Aaron, whoever, what are these haters saying? Why didn't they want Jey Uso to win, or what's the angle here?
Let me go. So obviously this was Cena's last Royal Rumble, so a lot of people wanted Cena to win, but me going into this PLE, I knew he wasn't. Like it would have been too obvious, and honestly, it's about the chase that makes a good story. So if Cena wins the Rumble, it's like there's no chase. He's gonna be cutting promos from here on to WrestleMania. So him winning the Rumble, not winning the Rumble is better. So that means he goes to Elimination Chamber and maybe wins that one. Makes a better story. Other people are saying that, oh, it should have been either Roman, should have been Punk, should have been Rollins. Like their beef doesn't need a world title in it. Like I'm not saying their beef is above the world title, but it just doesn't need it. Like it's in its own world. Like let them like fight it out and not have the world title involved.
So what you're
So
saying is that they go ahead.
so let's just give it to someone who's been on the rise this past year, Jey Uso, and people are fucking haters. I'm just confused, honestly. I'm confused.
And like a
So I
lot
just
of
want to add one little thing before Omar adds his tidbit. So what you're saying about these guys' other feuds is that the entertainment value of those feuds on their own do not need the element of the title. Like they can put on a good show whether or not there's a title in it. Might as
Yeah,
well allow
yeah,
them to hash that out and
and give someone
okay.
else the
All right.
opportunity that deserves it, and it's been working their ass off all fucking year.
and that people want have been
Exactly.
wanting to get that.
Well,
Um,
they say they want, but you go on social media and like this is like they're saying like, this is the biggest mistake that WWE or Triple H has ever made.
and
Like,
yeah, I agree with you, Aaron. I'm fucking confused without like a lot of like just people like saying that this is one of the worst Royal Rumbles in all time. And I hopped online after and I was like, did we watch different Royal Rumbles here? Like, how are we in totally different opposite sides of the spectrum? And it is literally all just based on the winners, on based on Charlotte and on Jey. A lot of people didn't like the Charlotte win, and a lot of people do not like the Jey Uso win. And their complaints are super dumb, for lack of a better word. Like they just say that he spams super kicks, that he's not main event ready, that he just does the same move sets, that he's a tag team wrestler. Like they don't even remember his name. Blah 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 blah. And I think that's just very short sighted and not really understanding how over and how many fans Jey Uso really has. Like the online wrestling community is only a fraction of like how many people actually watch wrestling and how many people actually care, and like they're just so short-sighted with what they want, and like a lot of people just throw a fit if they don't get what they want. They didn't get John Cena, so they're like, I didn't like it. It's the worst Royal Rumble ever. They got Charlotte Flair, which they didn't want, and they throw a little fit, and they're like, nah, it's the worst Royal Rumble ever, without really actually diving into the nuances and like trying to play the long game and trying to like look at it in a more critical sense, like Aaron does, where it's like, hey, this doesn't need a strap. Roman versus CM Punk, or Roman versus The Rock doesn't need a championship. But Jey, who's been fighting for one, deserves one, and will get a crazy pop when he does win one. So yeah.
and all those
Um
people who are like, well, Omar said like they're complaining that oh he's a tag team wrestler, he only does super kicks. Those same people are eating every fucking week before this win. Like, I thought you liked them. That's what has me confused.
well, do y'all want me to be honest about Jey Uso?
Shoot, go ahead.
No, Omar says no.
I said shoot. I was like, go ahead.
No, okay. So are you guys both happy with the result there here?
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah? What about you?
100%. I wasn't expecting it, and to me, which is another reason why I'm confused, because a lot of people were hyped about this Royal Rumble because they weren't sure who was gonna win, and they 100% chose the person that none of us called, none of us expected. Like I wanted John Cena to win this, but I'm happy as soon as John Cena got eliminated, and I know that John Cena put Jey over, and I know that that is a fucking wonderful moment for Jey Uso and for John Cena in the retirement match. Like if I'm John Cena, I want the next guy to throw me over and to put that feather in his cap, to say, yeah, I eliminated John Cena in the Royal Rumble. And if I'm Jey Uso, that's like fucking badass. If I'm a fan of Jey Uso like I am, I say, damn, he eliminated John Cena, the GOAT, from a Royal Rumble. So I thought it was dope. I was bouncing off of it, super excited. And like one of my uncles too was super excited, which made me really excited, and I know that Aaron was too. So I knew that most of the people that aren't chronically online really enjoyed like this win.
One little thing I want to add too. So I also saw a lot of hate towards Triple H, how this was probably the best or the worst way to book a Royal Rumble. I feel like he deserves our trust because he actually listens to the people. Not like when Vince was in charge and he said, "Okay, it's gonna end like this, and no one's gonna change my mind." Like I feel like he deserves our trust. Cause look what happened last year when Cody won the Rumble, but he wasn't gonna wrestle for the title, and people were fucking online hashtag we want Cody. And what did Triple H do? He gave us what we wanted and he finished the story and everybody was happy. So I feel like we gotta be, as wrestling fans, we have to be patient. We have to ride this ride and just let it happen. And I'm sure Triple H is gonna do the right thing with Jey Uso.
I didn't want CM Punk to win. I didn't want John Cena to win. I didn't want Roman Reigns to win. I didn't want Rollins to win. I didn't want any of the old guys to win. I didn't. I didn't. This kid, when he enters the arena, when he entered the SAP Center the other day, any arena that he goes to, man, it goes off. It goes off. This kid is good. He's good. Maybe he does sidekicks, but he also does the yeet and sells hella merchandise and and gets people off their seats and gets people to tune in. I don't know, man. I'm really okay. I'm really comfortable with this dub. I don't know how I feel about his in-ring work. Um, I don't. I don't want to say I haven't watched him enough. I have, but I don't know if I paid enough attention to him to that degree. Because it's one thing to get people off the seats and do the yeet entrance, and it's another people to get people off the seats while you're performing in ring. And so like I now I'm looking at him as a championship contender potential championship, and I feel like we talked about this previously, like, hey, would you guys feel like this guy would be a good champion? And you guys both said yeah, right? Now,
Yeah.
who is he gonna compete against?
I hope he whoops Gunther's ass. Really
Does he
bad.
get to choose?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets to choose. I
Um.
believe he's going with Gunther and Cody's gonna do something else with somebody. But I feel like the direction that WWE is going to go with is Gunther and Jey Uso.
And Jay, is Gunther in Raw or SmackDown?
Raw.
Raw.
Okay.
They're
And
both on
the
Raw.
okay. All right. Okay, so that's going to be pretty interesting.